Hey there, Pisces. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Soul Vine. This is Jamie. As always, I'm grateful that you are here and we get to be on each other's journey. So, we're going to check in and see what is going on. There will be an extended as well for you if you want to connect into that. Also, to let you know that I have a free training for those that are really looking at turning their passion, their calling, their gifts, their talents into a fully fledged, real money making business. Now, this is for people who want to, play a little bigger. Maybe you already have a business and it's not getting or moving or shifting to where you really want it to go. Maybe you're kind of changing a bit of direction and not sure how to pivot with that, or just really maybe stepping out of your current expertise where you're at and wanting to kind of jump in for your own freedoms and potential of, unlimited earning, unlimited reach and things like that. So there is a free training. The only way to get access to that though is being a part and signing up for the Soul Vine tribe. There's no cost to do that. It's the first link below after the extended, because we do have an extended, so that will be the first link. The second link, which we'll talk about meetup, or soulvineco.com meetup /meetup. So I'll see you there and we'll get you access to that free training. Okay, so current energies. We're looking at the moon energy and seeing what's going on. We're almost in Pisces season. I think at the time of this recording, we're 2 days away. So I'm excited for the Pisces clan. I'd love to know what date your birthday is. Pop it in the comments below. And I can do some shout outs too for birthdays. That will be cool. All right, so current energies. I'm going to just move a couple of things around. All right, beautiful friends. So we've got, look at the bigger picture, which is a full moon in Sagittarius. We have faith in your dreams, which is waxing crescent moon. And I always get, let me check. I've got my moon calendar because I like to check when things are. So waxing crescent moon. It actually comes from a similar energy from the High Priestess in one of my card decks, which I think is this one, this card deck here. But it's after the new moon. So having faith in your dreams is kind of like putting out your intention and then starting to build on it. So I really like that for you. You've got full moon eclipse, which is conclusions are within reach. Work through your fears, Pisces, new moon in Scorpio, and a fiery climax approaches. I hope that's a sexy one because I'm feeling a bit sexy with that full moon in Aries, going after what you want. So this is looking pretty bold. You've got a lot of fiery, sexy, owning it, doing your thing energy right now. I feel there's just this radical truth, radical acceptance, and just going after what you want. It's kind of like this Wonder Woman energy. And for our dudes, whoever the Wonder Woman counterpart is, right? Yeah, I'm liking it, Pisces. So let's dive in a bit deeper and see where this takes us and what we need to know. So straight up, we've got 7 of inspiration and Muse of inspiration. Talk about fiery climax. So, there's something that I feel pushing up, pushing out, going after here. This could be someone also coming after you, and you might be choosing, for some of you, choosing to shut it down. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is about something you believe in, something that you want. And with this muse energy of inspiration is going after it because it's very driven, very goal-oriented energy, very belief energy. If that even makes sense. You know what I mean. I'm very far from perfect, guys. As much as I want to bring everything in excellent form on this channel, it's just I'm not that person. I can, sometimes say silly things, sometimes where my mind goes, but ultimately here when I channel through energy, I want to have fun with you guys too. And I would like to say my spirit guides in terms of that, I do have a couple of cheeky ones. So And then ones that are very focused and very serious and, you know, want to, Jamie, this way, or pay attention to this. So let's have some fun, guys, because at the end of the day, I want this to be an uplifting experience, a real experience for you being here. All right. 7 of Materials coming up again for you. Page of Inspiration and Four of Emotion. So it was interesting, the 7 of Materials. It was, I had the vision in my head of the 7 of Inspiration again, even though it said 7 of Materials. So whatever it is that you're pushing out, pushing towards, going after, putting your energy in, I'm really seeing this is you're going to get some real feedback here. You're going to get some really creative energy that will spark from this. So I really like whatever you're doing here, Pisces. Energetically, it feels good. Furthermore here, you may sometimes get into a little bit of question of, oh, am I going the right direction? Is this going anywhere? What am I missing here? You know, but what I like is you've got have faith in your dreams and conclusions are within reach. Sometimes there are little bumps in the road, and those little bumps are just to, you know, time and things need to work out in their own way. Sometimes we've got to pivot a little bit, do things a little bit differently, but I don't know, nothing. I'm just feeling like nothing to be concerned about here right now. We have Page of Voices and then the World Energy. So again, there could be something very much online here is what I'm getting. Like, sorry, I'm just taking a drink. Yeah, very much something here about being online, especially Page of Voices and World Cosmos or the World card. Maybe some of you are looking at how to build online, how to put something out online with these two energies showing up. So if you guys are investing in some work that you want to do in some project, I don't know if it's a person as such, but I'm just feeling something about online, being online, connecting online, spending more time online. So this could either be you or someone looking at you. So, you know, take that in any form that you want. Maybe you're doing some research. Maybe you kind of, you know, scrolling social media to get some ideas, whether that's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I don't know, Snapchat, if that's really a thing to be able to do that. I mean, I know there's some business stuff, but I think it's for a different demographic. I find my kids are on Snap and just love it. So yeah, there's something here that I think you're gathering information is what I feel with this Page of Voices. It also could be for some of you, if there is a person in that you're connected to right now, that's on your mind right now, you may think that something is not going anywhere. But what I'm also feeling with this is that they might be like kind of watching you a little bit. But something's shifting out, that's for sure. That's kind of building and growing upon with this world energy. I feel there's a new start in something, a fresh start in something here, Pisces. And then in addition, we've got the 8 of Voices. So, with this fiery climax approaches, and it's got work through your fears. There might be some realizations again, or something that you have to remind yourself of. How amazing you are, how powerful you are, what you're listening to, what you're feeding your mind. I think there's something here around that seems to be stirring the pot a little bit to keep taking action towards something. But again, there may be something a little bit in question that's challenging you. And I find this is a normal cycle when you're making great strides forward and doing, you know, things that are a little uncomfortable, because there's something here that you're following or going towards that's really important to you, it seems here, Pisces. 7 of Materials, what do we need to know? We've got the Ace of Voices. There's something about some truth coming out that keeps showing up here yesterday and today. So I'll be very interested to see what that actually is about. And then we've got the Hierophant energy. So I don't know if this is some commitment or something that you're someone that you're once committed to or are committed to is sharing something, or a partnership of some kind. The Hierophant energy is an interesting one. When I'm connecting into this, though, I'm getting more so that this is about partnership or a connection you've been in or are in. Um, and it's interesting. I don't know why with this in particular. I think I've mentioned to you guys when I'm channeling information, and that's why too sometimes being on screen is not too crash hot, like watching, as in if I'm on face front, because when I'm getting or channeling information, usually I'm staring off into the distance because it's like that's where the information comes. I don't know. But those who get into those modes and intuitively, it's kind of what happens. And I just all of a sudden I was like, oh, I'm staring at my sign that says stay magical. But the word that stood out and just like was in my face is the word stay. So I don't know if there's something about this with this Hierophant energy or something about staying or something about someone wanting to stay. But I feel that that's relevant because it told me this whole story, obviously, that I've just put out there. So I'm not sure what that's got to do with this Hierophant energy, but I feel like it could be a commitment, a connection to something or someone that's important here or wants to come towards you because they want to stay, or it could be stay on path. Something about not deviating is what I feel, okay? Like keep going the course, keep going that way, that path, keep staying towards the direction that you're going. Four of Emotions and 10 of Inspiration. There's something burdening you here, Pisces, with this Four of Emotions. This could be in terms of... It's asking me to go back here for a second. So Page of Inspiration with the Hierophant. I don't know if some of you may have an epiphany here, especially with the Page of Inspiration and the Hierophant. Like some information, some news, some creative spark, something here might awaken, and this could be part of some spiritual work or some shift or change that's happened. That I'm just feeling like there's some transformative energy here, and it just asked me to point back to that. So some news, some information, some download, but it doesn't mean change direction. Keep going where you're going. Even if you get contact from someone that you have been initially committed to, connected to, there's something about having faith in your dreams here, Pisces. Again, I don't know if this is with someone, a situation, a purpose, a calling, something about that. Okay, Four of Emotions and 10 of Inspiration again. Yeah, I don't know if, again, you're not getting certain results that you're wanting here, and maybe on an emotional level it's kind of impacting you, and then you feel the burden with that because everything that perhaps you're trying, or maybe you're like going, activity, taking all this action is just like way too much for you. But I feel something's going to pay off here, okay? You haven't missed the mark. You've got conclusions are within reach. So again, if you're in a pause or feel uncertain about something, sometimes the overwhelm with that can seem like there's no path forward or no clear way, but that is coming. So I just want to let you know that. Page of Voices, we have got, wow, 7 of Inspiration. This baby showed up again. So there's definitely something here about... It's interesting. I'm getting a bit of judgment with this Page of Voices. I don't know if anyone's putting on you their thoughts, their feelings about a situation or watching what you're doing. I like the determination of this, but for some of you, you could end up blocking someone from like online communication or something of that nature. Very, very interesting. We'll dive in a bit deeper on what that is, but yeah, there's someone in the background is what I feel with this energy. Someone in the background, potentially sussing something out, wanting to know what you're doing, what you're up to. I don't know if this person blocked you, you blocked them. But I don't know. I think something's coming out about this here. Let's take a bit of a deeper look at this world energy. And blocking could just be like no contact. I don't mean like fully blocking you, no access. I mean, maybe that did happen. I don't know your particular story, but I feel this is more about, it could be no access because that's what it's given me. I'm also getting two here, Pisces. Again, keep going on this path and direction, because there is definitely something that you believe in, that you're awakening to in terms of like this path and the light that comes with, yes, that's my North Star. That's where I'm heading. That's where I'm going. I'm feeling the calling. That's where I need to be. But there's definitely something about either your brand, your authority, your voice, something that you're putting out there that is meant to be built on a larger scale is what I feel for you. In addition to this, with this three of emotions, this is about coming together with people and how supportive that's going to be. Because again, remember, with any door that closes or any chapter that ends, that means a new one is starting. And I feel whatever new is starting here for you, there's a lot of happiness, a lot of connection that comes with this, okay, with this three of emotions energy. Let's have a look at the Eight of Voices and what we need to know. Whoa. Okay, we'll take a peek, but I'm going to put these back and we'll dive in a bit deeper. But we've got the Muse of Materials and the Four of Materials. So it seems like there's some form of stability here that may be in question right now, and that's what could be challenging you. Yeah, especially with these two energies. One's kind of like holding on tight. The other one is, I got this, I'm successful, I'm taking care of stuff. But on a financial aspect, I'm getting finances around this. So I don't know what this is, but I feel there is some concern of some stability or holding a certain position or something of that nature. And then we've got the Death energy and the Nine of Voices. So there's something that is potentially stressing you out here. Maybe thoughts, something that is just going over and over and over again. Maybe even you have intense dreams about it. Whoever or whatever this is that is presenting itself and lingering here, what I like is this is shifting out in some direction. I'm not sure exactly what that direction is, but there's some direction that this is shifting out, Pisces, in support of wherever you're going next. So I like that we've got this, the death of, the ending of, the resurgence of anything that's been impacting you on a mental level, because that takes a real significant toll emotionally, spiritually, when there's unhealthy thoughts, unhealthy thinking. And sometimes it's so much stress we don't realize that's what's happening underneath. And hence why sometimes we feel burnout, we feel agitated with people, annoyed, certain conversations we don't want to have. It's just like everything's a little bit on edge, but underneath that's because something else is going on. But again, this fiery climax approaches, maybe, you know, with all this stress, it just comes out. I don't know what this stress is. This could be about someone who is coming in, communicates, or letting you know what they've seen, or you know, cycling out of a situation. Like I said, with that becomes something new. But with this three of emotions, to me, that feels more connected. But something else seems to be going on here, and I'd love to know what that something else is. Because there's something here regarding your work, something here regarding where you've spent your time, where you've put your energy and effort. Because I can see all the success above this, all the like determination, the focus, the energy of going towards a certain something here. But it's also something that you need to work through, especially with work through your fears and a fiery climax approaches. It's like you keep having to instill some thought process as you're working through this. I don't know particularly what you're working through. There is something regarding a commitment, a connection, worried that something's missing here, or worried that you could be missing a certain person, right? And it's interesting, we've got the three of emotions, and I noticed the three of cups here as well. So there could be something here, I don't know, if it's not being chosen, or again, like missing something. It's like missing something, and I keep seeing the word stay, so I'm not sure what that means. But in saying that, guys, there is some burden extra burden showing up here, but I feel like this will come to an end. But there's a bit of a cycle that's coming with this, or something you've got to work through before you get to that part of that freedom that comes here working through this. I wonder if this is a person coming towards you, because there could be no contact with a situation. I just really feel whatever you're getting clear on or getting honest about, it's still impacting your thoughts around things. It's still impacting your progress, because I think you take a pause and think about a certain situation, and then you kind of get a little bit in question, maybe a little bit, not necessarily anxious, but it could be like, shit, here's the reality of stuff. I've got to do this, this, and this, and this, or I've got to, change path, change direction, change this. And because you don't want to stay where you are, you want better things, you want greater things. Because I do think there's something that you've left behind, or a situation or a circumstance that you're pushing through and pushing out of, and trying to determine still as you're growing whether you should be holding on to that. So I don't know what that is about, but I'm just feeling that little bit of lingering energy, even though you've got the power and the determination to go a certain way and your strength in that, there's still this concern around something, and I'm not sure exactly what that is. But let's see what we've got here in terms of the near future and advice around that, and then we'll dive in a bit deeper. So I've got 3 of inspiration and Knight of inspiration. See, it's like there's something in question here of what's moving forward, and if this is for the long term. If this is like, hey, this is great. This is a great opportunity. I can see where this is going, or the potential of something. I want to move forward with that, but also moving forward with that, there's this excitement, but I still feel there's a little bit of a question, or looking at, if you're making an effort towards someone or towards something, or someone's making an effort towards you, because this can be distance with this 3 of inspiration, especially with the water's edge is what it looks like here. But it's also like you're going a certain flow, a certain direction towards something, stepping into a certain path or door that you're choosing. But I'm just getting some sense here that it's like you're going to see where it goes. It's quite uncertain. I feel like you're taking a chance here. I'm not sure exactly what this is, or someone's taking a chance on you and trying to call you in towards something. But I feel like you're going that way. Maybe you're waiting for that one piece of communication, or something. It's like some confirmation to then take that step towards a certain path. But I feel like this is in question here a little bit with this Knight of inspiration. I mean, the Knight of inspiration can be a great energy if someone's coming towards you, wanting to talk, wanting to communicate. It just depends here. How serious are they? And sometimes that's where the Knight, I feel like they've got a bit of a facade going on here. A little bit too confident, and it's like they're only thinking for now. Sorry, I'm really connecting into the energy. It's like they're only thinking for now. So I'm not sure what that is or how that relates to you. I don't know if that's your particular energy, Pisces, like you're willing to take a chance on something, go a certain direction because that's where it feels right now. But is that, I don't know, is that a little questionable? So that could be what is part of this concern here. Like, is this for the long term, or is this something I'm just testing out? Because I'm not sure, but it's like you're willing to take a chance, or someone's willing to take a chance here. It just doesn't seem certain. So what else do we have? And then we've got awakening energy. Someone's figuring something out here. Again, whether this is you or them. But we're going to dive into the extended, dear friends. As always, appreciate you being here, and we'll see in the extended, what else is going on? You know, what is it that is showing up here in some form of truth, some communication that's coming through, and what this Hierophant energy is about? You know, who is this about? What is this about? Again, we've got more going on underneath this, with something to do with this Page of Voices and the world energy and this Three of Emotions. So because it's like there's a sudden shift that kind of happens. It's like you're working through something, you're making progress, and then bam. And I want to know what this bam is that's coming out, because we can see it here with this climax and with this intensity of the Nine of Voices. And the more that you know, we can set up a path for you to figure out that journey for you. So love you, dears, and we'll connect again shortly. Bye now.